Now just doing a few mechanical bits. First off, I removed the fuel filter so I can get a new one. That's been sitting with rotten petrol for 15 years. Started on the timing belt, got the fan belts off. Just about to take the timing belt off now. As you can see, we caught it just in time. I think it actually rusted onto the idlers, and when I turned over the engine it must have ripped lumps out of the belt, so lucky there. Drained the oil. The oil level was good. Oil is quite black but healthy, no metal filings or anything, any signs of coolant in it. It's healthy but dirty. I took off the front bumper, and the front bumper bar needs a new front bumper bar as it's rotten. It was badly bent as well, where the previous owner reversed into it once. So there's a few bits. So I just took off the timing belt cover. A lot of debris fell out. It's like full of, I don't know what that is, leaves, old insects, I don't know. The bottom pulley looks like the belt is trying to lift off it, and there's a lot of corrosion on it. I'll have to take it off to further examine. So the timing belt wasn't great, let's just say. As you can see, it's totally rotten, has lumps coming off it. The bottom pulley was caked up in like insect remains or something, is all I can describe it as. As you can see, it's nice and clean in there now. The pulley itself cleaned up lovely. That was completely clogged up with this. I don't know what they are. As far as I can make out, they're wood lice remains. Well, there's the old water pump removed. Definitely not so healthy. Even sounds, that would have sounded awesome, wouldn't it? Just took off the rocker cover there because I want to clean it up and repaint it. Everything looks extremely healthy in here. A little bit dirty, but very, very healthy. No wear on those cam lobes at all. Everything looking really good. Rocker cover looking well past the sell-by date. I've decided that I'm going to remove, or as the Americans would say, delete the air conditioning. Now, a few reasons for this. First of all, the radiator is totally rotten. Second of all, and the main reason is, well, there's no gas in it either, but the bearing is extremely bad on that and on that tensioner. So there's two very bad bearings in there, so that would make the car sound pretty interesting. So best bet is just to get rid of it. It doesn't need it. It makes the car lighter, frees up a bit more power as well, so everyone's a winner. So took out the air conditioning radiator, all the pipe work, the compressor, all the brackets. I put on the new oil filter, which is a lot easier to get at now. Took off the exhaust heat shield because it was rusty and needs a bit of painting. There you go. There's all the air conditioning stuff, all the nuts and bolts and pipes and radiator. Outside the door here we have the radiator for it. The actual cooling radiator is absolutely filthy. Nice new discs, big improvement over the old ones. As you can see, these new ones even come with the surfaces that don't get used pre-painted, which I really like. Stops them getting rusty. And the old ones are well past it. Just cleaning up the brake calipers. I'm going to give them a fresh coat of paint. Someone has painted them several times. So nice new discs fitted, front caliper repainted, new brake pads put in. I think you'll agree it looks pretty nice. Just cut out a new plywood for the boot. As you can see, the old one got a lot of moisture in it from sitting for 15 years. It's totally rotten. Made a nice new one out of some tin ply that I had for making panels for a van that I have. It's actually the exact same as the standard stuff. Just need to take a few brackets off this standard one and rivet them on. Now just drilled and mounted these 3 brackets off the original piece of plywood. That's where that one used to go. As you can see, that's totally rotten. Now remove the 3 foam blobs and the little fabric pieces of the original one, so now it is totally factory. Now looks as good as factory. Nice replacement for the rotten original.